She is one of our much-beloved entertainers and best-selling authors with an amazing career that spans film, music, stage, and television. Now she gives a heartfelt tribute to motherhood in her latest book, Thanks to You, Wisdom from Mother and Child. Welcome, Julie Andrews.
A warm blanket. You are a warm blanket. You are a hug. You are apple pie. You're all those things that are good. You are good things. And when we see your name on the schedule, the whole staff kind of goes, Julie Andrews will be here. Oh, good.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. What a lovely thing to say.
Well, it's true.
Even on a rainy day like this.
On a rainy day,
yeah.
yes. You've been married now for how many years?
It'll be 38 this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And how many for you?
It'll be 11 this year.
Good fellow, you.
Yeah, but he's a good fellow for sure. Is that the key to find a good fellow? Is that it?
There's two keys. One is to find a good fellow, and the other is to take it a day at a time. That's Blake's and my motto, and we've just taken it a day at a time, and lo, here we are at 38 years.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
It must have gone fast, though, I bet.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
And how many grandkids is it now?
7. And 2 great grandkids, too.
No.
Yes, I know.
Wow.
I know.
Unbelievable.
I think it's your children and particularly your grandchildren that make you realize how quickly the years go by, you know.
Do they all watch your films the way our kids watch your films?
She set a bar with Mary Poppins. I'm like, our kids.
It's a very good babysitter these days.
Yes, right.
Yeah, the ones that really get me in with the grandchildren are the latest ones, like Shrek and Princess Diaries and things like that. You know, oh, Granny's cool, you know.
It's so true, too, because my kids are so anxiously awaiting Shrek the Third. I can't even begin to tell
Comes out on May the 18th.
Oh, wow.
The wait will be over.
Well, it's been a long wait, for sure. We're going to talk about Shrek the Third. We're going to talk about your new book.
Mom, well, you didn't actually think you got your fighting skills from your father, did you?
I can't wait. You know what? You were telling me that Regis is also in Shrek the Third.
Regis is also in Shrek the Third.
Yeah.
Now, what role does he play?
I think he plays one of the ugly sisters. I'm not I think.
Plays a woman.
With Larry
King.
That's right.
Yes.
They're just great.
I
Really,
think
they
that's
are.
so perfect.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
genius casting. Did you get to work with them, or you do everything yourself?
Well, the gal that is Larry was in the back of that shot, but I actually know I didn't work with them. And you don't on
Right, you're usually in a room by
animated
yourself.
film. Yes, you're usually taping it all by yourself, which is really a whole new way of working.
Right,
It's a whole other experience.
But let's talk about your book now. Thanks to You, Wisdom from Mother and Child. This is a book you wrote with your daughter. You've written several books with her.
I've written at the moment
series.
about 16 books with my
16.
daughter. Yeah,
16.
Yeah, altogether, all different for all different ages.
Now, how do you work together? Do you argue with each other?
No, the amazing thing is that we weren't sure if we would be compatible when we began working, and then we found that we really have slightly different skills that complement each other, and we've come to realize that if one of us is really passionate about a point or passionate about a detail or whatever, that we defer to that. The one who's the most passionate about it and the most sort of firm, the other has to sort of somehow listen, and we both do.
But of all your children, then, would you say she's your favorite?
How can you say that, for God's sake?
The thing I think is so great about this book is you use some personal photos from your family.
It's extended family photographs from our family collection.
Do you mind if I show a couple?
No, please
couple
do.
Photos there.
Yeah, and it's in verse, and it's really all know that, you know, children learn from their parents, but the thing that we sometimes don't realize is how much parents learn from their kids. And it is the difference between noticing, the parent notices something huge like the trees and everything, and the child will be looking at a little tiny ant this size, and it sort of makes the parents focus shift a little bit when you become aware of it. And so what we do is Emma's also a mother now, and so we pooled our thoughts about motherhood and being daughters ourselves. I mean, I had a mum, of course, and you know, we found that all of the things in here are the things we felt. So
well, it really is lovely. It's beautiful, and it's thanks to you, wisdom from mother and child. And Shrek the Third opens May 18th. I'm sure you'll be back to discuss it with us.
Julie Andrews.